All right, a day where we got to enjoy some really pleasant kind of feeling air, dry air in place, temperatures pretty comfy in the 70s, and eventually the sun came out after yesterday's almost continuous rain for a lot of spots and heavy rain too. Right now we have dew point temperatures in the 60s and we're expecting them to be a little bit lower, in fact, as we get into tomorrow and Monday. Temperatures all over the place in the 70s, except for just outside of our area, Baton Rouge, and off into Mississippi, still in the 60s, thanks partially to the clouds and rain with this big upper low. So we were anticipating this to still be near us for the weekend, and indeed we do still have it here. It's spreading rain all around its northern edge and eastern edge, but for us, we've actually made it through the day without a whole lot of rain at all. So moving into the rest of this evening, just the slimmest chance for a sprinkle or two, but I think almost all of us are going to actually stay dry as temperatures come down through the 60s. And then overnight tonight, you're looking for a pretty cool start on the North Shore for early tomorrow, eventually getting into the upper 50s north of the lake. And if you're in the city or other spots farther south, we're looking for about 60. So partly cloudy skies tonight, overall cool and nice. And then for Mother's Day tomorrow, that's my mom and my sister Jane, who's also a mom. It's looking good. Temperatures in the 70s. We do have a mix of clouds and sun expected, and overall that drier feel to the air, winds from the west. And note, I have the rain chance near about 20 or 30% for mainly the afternoon or early evening. We'll see clouds increase, and some models are showing just a few spotty showers or storms in that time frame. But for the morning and early afternoon, I think we'll be just fine and staying mainly dry. Moving with our model here to 10 p.m. tonight, we're in the 60s, looking pretty good. Moving into early tomorrow, 8 a.m., we're waking up to those 60 or middle 60s kind of temperatures. If you're up a little later, maybe than normal tomorrow, if you're a mom. This is 1 p.m., couple of showers and storms. And then this particular model does have a decent bit of some shower action on the eastern side of our area. This particular placement may be somewhere else, but you can see there could be a couple of showers. I'll show you why in a second. And then 7 p.m., any rain mostly calming down. And then we're back in the 60s by 10 p.m. So why could we have a couple of showers? Well, we still have that upper low, and tomorrow, instead of being placed very close to us or just east, it may shift a touch to the west, and that would put us in that area where we could see some moisture increasing and just see some showers or a couple of storms riding up along the eastern edge of the low. So Sunday and Monday too, we'll have at least a chance for some isolated or spotty rain before the low moves away from us and gets replaced by this, the big H, the high pressure ridge that's building in from the south and is going to make it feel a lot like summer very fast. So Monday still in the 70s. Tuesday will likely jump to middle 80s for highs. And then look at this, Thursday, Friday, next weekend, we're looking for lower 90s for highs. Now, remember in 2018, we had a really hot stretch in the middle of May. So the records are way higher than what we were expecting from 2018. We made it to middle and even upper 90s. So about 90 is not going to be record breaking, but it will be hot and humid. And the first spell that we've had, that really feels a lot like summer. So humidity also going up by Wednesday and Thursday especially. So it could feel even a few degrees higher thanks to that mugginess. River flood forecast really quickly. All of our rivers, the Pearl, the Tangipahoa, and the Bogochito, just looking at that minor flooding and either cresting now like the Bogochito or by Tuesday and Wednesday like the Tangipahoa and the Pearl. So rivers coming down now. Our 7-day forecast is showing our temperatures again. Get ready. It's going to feel like summer. We're going to all be saying it. The summer feel is here. We don't have much of a rain chance, but we are looking for those temperatures around 90, partly cloudy skies, and again, feeling a lot like that familiar summer feel for next weekend.